Now, the sixth article of faith takes us to the organization which has that authority given to it and that embodies those teachings and those ordinances, the vehicle, if you will, by which we take the gospel and the covenant and administer it to all the world. So number 6 says we believe in the same organization that existed in the primitive church, namely apostles. Notice apostles are listed first, and prophets are listed second. In our church, in the normal church speech that we use, most people, if asked which is higher, a prophet or an apostle, most would say a prophet, because we've used that word as a title to represent, usually when we just use it in the singular, the prophet, we're usually referring to the president of the church or the chief apostle. When in reality...
Or we're saying prophets, seers, and revelators, but their office is apostle. An apostle is a prophet, seer, and a revelator. So the book of Hebrews in the New Testament talks about this, that it's better to have an apostle than it is to have an Old Testament prophet, because an apostle is all three, and it's pretty powerful. And so he starts with that one, apostles, then prophets. By the way, we're getting probably this list from Ephesians. Apostles, prophets, and then pastors. What is a pastor? It's this shepherding idea. Now, Anthony, you happen to have a calling right now where you have a little flock that you are in charge of being the pastor for, which means you look over that flock and you help feed them and you help provide for their needs and protect them. Yeah. Bishops and stake presidents can fill these roles beautifully. And then you'll notice this next one, teachers. If you're called to be a teacher in your nursery or in the primary or in the young men or the young women or the Sunday school or the elders' quorum or the Relief Society or any other position, maybe an early morning seminary teacher, some of you, being a teacher in this church is something that is given by God. It's part of our articles of faith. This is a very, very important role. And that's not only just teachers in the teachers' quorum.
No.
As a whole.
This is teachers of the gospel. And then evangelists and so forth. In the Christian world at large, evangelists are usually considered to be the missionaries, the ones that go out. Joseph Smith gave us some interesting interpretation of that word.
Yeah. Joseph Smith gave evangelists as patriarchs in the church. And beginning with his own father, as early as 1833-34, we had a patriarch or patriarchs in the church.
Yeah.